Hey, welcome to another episode of Dave's Imaginations. Today we're going to recap our session from way back to June 23rd. Way back, it seems like it's been forever. And so we're going to go over that. A lot has happened. It's going to seem like way back. You're going to wonder, hey, did this really happen last time? But it did, and we're going to go over it in just a second. Stay with me. Yeah, June 23rd. So, okay, if we remember, way back then, the timeline got a little bit wonky. But in the end, I think we got it all straightened out. If we remember, Gloin had given the holy symbol of Ravenkind to Thalagyrt. In exchange, Thalagyrt had promised to put the holy symbol in his treasure trove that he was donating to the Dark Queen. Thalagyrt gave Gloin a glimpse of the Orc Caravan. He conjured up the mists, and he showed him the caravan that was approaching. 2 carts being pushed by hill giants, orcs on wargs, and a particularly nasty-looking orc on an ox. All of them surrounded by many orc foot soldiers, and followed by a more formal horse-drawn carriage. Also, Thalagyrt made it very clear that they should expect the Orc Caravan to check on Port Last, and that he was expecting the caravan the very next day. And that the caravan would be taking his tribute to the Dark Queen, to the Well of Dragons. In the early hours of the next day, Strider, Katota, and Gloin arrive at Port Last. They sleep until noon, and as the entire group enjoys a meal together, report comes in that the morning's watch has gone missing. As the team investigates, they find evidence of an assault, warg tracks leading to and from a nearby location. Gloin scries on Sven, the person that was on watch, and sees him bound in a wood carriage, and hears someone say, "Tell me, how long have you been at Port Last?" "Perhaps a few months." Regal voice, "And what are you doing there?" As some mysterious person seems to be interrogating poor Sven. The dragon cultist in gray robes and a wizard in red robes interrogate Sven. Sven tells all the basic information: fixing the ship, the deal with Dillyrahr. "Ah, you've been most helpful. You may go." And they kick him out of the carriage and onto the ground, and he rolls around, and wargs jump on him, and poor Sven is no longer. And the rest of the day and night, our crew takes turns keeping watch as the workers took the rest of the day off after losing their friend and companion Sven. We tested fate to see if the orcs would investigate further, and it was to be. So during the afternoon, Dillyrahr became agitated, shouting and swatting at something floating around her head. Varinka, Gloin, Olak, and Ruckus investigate. Olak casts sea invisibility and finds a small invisible dragon buzzing around Dillyrahr's head. It's actually not a dragon, but it's a imp, as we'll show you on the screen here. So that imp is flying around his head, buzzing around and saying things to Dillyrahr, which is getting her all agitated. And Olak follows that with a magic missile that destroys the tiny imp. Dillyrahr marches over and emphatically insists that the group, you go kill the orcs." The ship, so with that taken care of, and that was the encounter, the ship repairs are delayed a day because of the death of Sven, but the boat becomes watertight and able to float on the 21st day. At some point, you are approached by Shimber, who negotiated a 50 gold piece per day to pay the wages for the crew. On that 21st day, you bid farewell, and with one sail and a bit of dragon power and shark power, you promise to go fight the orcs and set off for Gunderland. The voyage would normally take 7 days, but it's taking twice as long due to the shape of the ship. You only have one sail. The crew tries to fix the sails themselves, but they quickly learn that that's not their best skill. In the end, on day 11, With the makeshift sails and weathering one storm, you make it to Gunderlin's port of Gunbarg. There you negotiate with the harbor master and pay him 1,000 gold pieces now and another 1,000 gold pieces on the third morning from now if the Dillyrahr is repaired and is ready to set sail on that third morning. As part of the repair, you also ask to have the forward hull reinforced so that it might withstand ice. And so with those two days, 3 nights, you have time to talk and relax in the town of Gunbarg, and you're at their local inn and tavern, and you see on the wall as you walk in, there's a map full of pins on there with labels that say Arvituris and Orathator, and these are dragon sightings, and you can tell from the barkeep that they're interested in learning where these dragons are. Also during that time, you talk more to Matilda and Shimber about their brother, and they say, hey, if you can learn anything about this healing stone, they would appreciate it. And so for the next few days, you would spend talking to people, trying to get rumors and piecing together what's going on. I imagine you'll ask about the dragon, and you probably want to gather more information from Matilda and Shimmer about their brother and this curse that he's under, as well as, well, your goal is to find Macath, right? Find Macath and the Drakhorn and learn what you can about that. And there in the Sea of Ice, you might be asking about the people of Gunderlin, what they might know about the Sea of Ice, and finally, whatever else might happen. Oh, one last thing here is you were wanting Dillyrahr to put a figurehead, a robust figurehead on the front of the ship, and you were going to commission somebody to do that. So, but I would think I will get into the details of all that in a separate video. So, stay tuned. Watch out for my next video. We're going to do 2 videos this week in between sessions, not just this one. Well, at least 2. Maybe I'll do more. We'll have to see. So, thanks for joining. If you don't mind, hit the like button. You know what? Leave a comment. Leave a comment in the comments below. Leave a message in the comments below if there's something you would like me to figure out for rumors, conversation, and either if I have it soon enough, I'll put it in the video. If not, we'll cover it on Thursday. So thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe if you haven't, hit the bell for notifications, and you'll get a notification when I do my next video. And otherwise, thank you for joining. And we'll see you on Thursday, if not sooner. Thanks. Bye.